Okay, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I am actually going to have to, let me set this up here real quick. I'm going to have to make a video that I thought I was done making. I'm going to make a video that I thought I was done making. Here's the deal. On this drive shaft, this power takeoff shaft for this baler that I just set you up on, I would like to elaborate a little bit. And I'm looking at my phone here because I've had a couple of things that they're kind of annoying, but I just got to laugh about it. I got a message on the video that I posted this morning, and it said, I'm going to read it to you because it was kind of funny, and I knew I would get a response, and I know who it is because they're just these e-trolls, and I love e-trolls. But it says, just one video after another trying to prove you know best. Unsubscribed. Well, okay, so how do you deal with somebody like that? Well, you kind of got to deflate their attention-grabbing comment. So what I wrote was, oh, thank God. Glad you have left before I asked you to leave. And of course, he says, yes, of course, you were e-beggar. Okay, so I'm an e-beggar. Oh, go check out my Patreon. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. And I know what I'm going to do with that money. And it has everything to do with my channel because I have decided that my channel has gone in a direction that, and they kind of steer these ways by accident. You know, you get busy doing one thing and your content changes. Now, you don't look to change your content. The content changes naturally. It's just the way it is. Now, I know a lot of my subscribers, my subscriber base, they come and they go. And my views haven't gone down. My subscriber base is still growing at the constant rate that it always has. And I'm glad for that. And I always try to be a variety. Have a variety of different things. And I started my channel as a repair channel, really. Repairing tractors and things like that. And fortunately enough, the repairs that I've done over the years on my equipment have held up very well. And where's that piece of wood that came out of my baler? Because I got to go knock on it. For the most part, everything has held up very, very well. I've got newer equipment now because I've worked really hard to do that, and that pisses some people off. And holy shit, who's calling me? That's Dad. He's going to have to wait. Yeah, so I've got newer equipment, and of course they do fail, and I do have people that complain about this. But before this gets lost, this shaft here with that tractor pointing that way, I did get some emails from some dealerships around the world. I believe one was in Australia and the other one was in the South. I'm not sure whether it was in Alabama or Arkansas. I'm pretty sure it was one of those. And they sent me pictures of my baler and that shaft with the tractor and the arrow pointing at the flywheel. So I was correct the first go around. So that guy that made that comment that it's just another video of me trying to prove that I'm always right, well, I was right. And I gotta say, I'm pretty confident in what I do. When I tear a tractor apart, I know damn well I'm going to fix it. There is no, I'm going to try to fix it. I am going to fix it. That is not arrogance, it's confidence, because maybe I don't know everything about the piece of equipment that I'm ripping apart or repairing, but by the time I'm done, I have a new knowledge of the piece of equipment that I've just repaired. And so far, I can point to just about every piece of equipment that I've brought into my shop and repaired, and they're still running. I go, turn the key, and go. I don't have unknown noises, I don't have extra parts and things like that, but you know, and this video isn't bitching about subscribers that think that they know better than me, or subscribers that, you know, degrade me and say that I'm just a know-it-all. It has nothing to do with that. I guess the point of this video is really to say that my channel has changed a little bit. Changed to the point where some of my older subscribers would like to see me do some more repair videos. Some of my newer subscribers, they kind of like to see the baler going. Some of my older subscribers like story time. Well, I haven't done a story time in a while. I do have a lot of stories, and I do tell them. But they kind of got to hit me, you know, if I'm in a place or something like that, that the story pertains to that property or whatnot, and then I'll tell one. I've taken some vacations and I've posted them on this channel, and some of my subscribers absolutely loathe those videos. So I don't post everything that I'd like to post. I'm actually thinking of posting or making a new channel for strictly my vacations. Some people say, well, you post a video every single day so that you make more money. Well, that's not really the case. I film every single day of my life. I really do. I have the camera with me and I film, and there's a lot of stuff that actually does not go up onto the YouTube channel. So, I mean, just things that are irrelevant, you know, or maybe they didn't turn out the way that I wanted them. So if I film 3 or 4 different videos in the course of a day, whether I'm baling or mowing or raking or stacking or whatever it is that I do, or even fixing something as simple as, you know, the power takeoff shaft on this baler. Yes, that was a stressful day. I had a lot of rain that was supposed to be coming to hit us, and the hay was raked. It was ready to go, and I got a broken baler. Well, if you watched the video, the first video of the PTO shaft, you would know that was a stressful day, because if I got rain on it, I would have to ted it apart, and I don't really want to ted hay apart that's going to the mushroom barn. It costs money to do that, and the more money it takes to make the product, the less money I have at the end of the year in my pocket. So, you know, and I do still have to pay for these pieces of equipment. I mean, I got a lot of I say trollish subscribers, or trollish people. I don't say that they're absolute trolls, but they do sometimes say some comments that are rather hurtful, you know, and I try not to let the hurtful comments bother me, because I know that for every one hurtful comment, I got 1,000 positive ones, and I'm a pretty positive person. I really don't look at the negative. I mean, when I have negative stuff happen, I turn around and I turn it into something positive. Like, oh man, I hit a rock with my baler, and I fucked up the whole front end of it. So, well, I could cry and whine about it, or I can just tear it apart and fix it. And I take my camera along, and I show everybody, you know, what I've done to fix the problem. I do have some problems that need to be addressed on the Krone baler, and that's coming up in a video series when I am done baling hay. I still have somewhere around 1,000 to 1,200 acres of hay to do on the second go around. So I still have another 2 to 3 weeks of haymaking to do, and then I will be complete. You know, when I'm complete, I blow the baler off, I clean it up as best I can, and boom, it goes out to Messick's for a couple of days, where we will do a complete assessment of the baler and a repair of the baler, and I will be there through that process, and I will be taping, and so will they. They're going to have, you know, Nate, and Nate will do the videotaping for their side, and I will do the videotaping for my side, and I will be directly involved in that, in the repair of the baler, or the yeah, what would you call that? The maintenance, or the, you know, the assessment. So I guess that's about it. I will be getting back to some of the older style videos with Mr. Tim here. Hey, Mr. Tim? Oh my God, it's cold enough. We've got long sleeve shirts on. It is late September. Puts me in mind of that. What the heck was the name of that singer? It's I should be getting back to school. You know, what the hell was the name of that guy? Stewart. Stewart? No, not Marty Stewart. It was Rod Stewart. That's right, Rod Stewart. And he made a couple of songs that sounded exactly the same with different words. I forget what the hell the name of that was, but yeah. So anyways, back on topic, we're going to be going, I'm just going to be getting back into repairing tractors. Now, all my modern tractors that I have, those are functioning perfectly. The 7410 is going to get a little bit of a makeover on the interior and the exterior. I'm going to put new fenders on it, and on the interior side of it, I have some broken plastic that needs to be replaced. So I don't know if I can get those through the used market, or if I have to buy the new stuff. I don't know, but that's what's coming there. But I do have a slew of old John Deere tractors, like that Slant Dash A. Now, like I've said before, behind the scenes, as I go to places for parts and things, I search out parts for the Slant Dash A. And I think that Slant Dash A is a really cool tractor, and I would like to restore it properly. So, lo and behold, I'm at a local, and I'm going to say a local place, and son of a bitch, if I didn't see Slant Dash A that was there, and I'm going to try and buy the whole thing. What's left of it. It is a parts tractor. There ain't much left on it, but the parts that I need are still on that tractor, so I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to tear it apart, get the parts that I need for my Slant Dash A, and the rest goes on eBay, and someone else can put it to good use, or it will be scrapped. You know, a lot of scrap pieces around. What's up? You're thinking something.
Nothing.
So anyways, yeah, I've been talking to this camera. How many minutes have I been talking to this camera?
10 minutes.
I've been talking for 10 minutes. You guys have got to be tired of listening to me yammer on about stupid shit. Now, Tim, come on over here. I would like to announce something really quick. Mr. Tim, this is my son, by the way. He has been my son for 22 plus years, and I love him very dearly. But Mr. Tim, we have to flip that shaft back the other way.
Why?
Because we had it right the first time. It's proven. I could show you a picture. You want to see a picture? This is amazing. So let's see what we have here. I got somebody texting me or emailing me. And what is it? Ned, the roaming gnome, sent me this beautiful picture of a Krone baler with the tractor. And that's the flywheel. So there's the tractor on the shaft, right there. And there's the flywheel. So we have to turn around. Now, to prove this to everybody involved, let's see if I can, I don't know if they can see this. Let's see, can you see, there's the flywheel, right there. You can see the ends of it, and then there's the tractor. That's the tractor right there. There, I can zoom it in just a little bit more. That is the SFT S9. Let's see if that's an SFT S9.
Yes.
That's exactly it, and it is pointed to the direction of the flywheel. So, thank you, Ned, the roaming gnome. I appreciate this. I don't know where you're from, but it says one on the Krone from the factory. It comes with the tractor symbol towards the flywheel. Don't know why, it just is. That was that guy. Now I had Anthony Glass, and Anthony Glass is in Australia. He says, "Hi there. Just thought I'd shoot you a quick message after watching your videos on the Krone PTO issue and the tractor symbol on the shaft. I work at the dealership here in Australia that sells Krone and happen to have 2 new balers in stock. After watching your video, I thought I'd check these 2 balers to find both had the tractor symbol at the flywheel end. Can't say whether they are right or wrong, but both came from the factory that way. Also noticed that the main PTO had the symbol at the right end on the tractor." So that's it. Anyways, really enjoy watching your channels. Keep up the great work. Regards, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony, and thank you, Ned. Was Ned the roaming gnome? Ned the roaming gnome. Thank you very much. We are both, me and Timothy are both a little bit embarrassed, I guess, that we would listen to all those keyboard warriors that were like flipping out over this thing. I should have just said, you know what? That's the way it came off of there. That's the way it's going on. I went to the Krone book. The Krone book says, "Sorry, Charlie, we don't give that information." So in the book, which I have, the service manual and the parts manual, it does not give the direction. But if it's coming from the factory that way, that's the way it's going to be. And I've yammered on long enough. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Me and Timothy are going to get back to basics with this channel, the John Deere H that came from Maine. That will be probably first on the list of things to do because I like that little tractor.
That thing's fun.
It is. H's are fun, and I have 2 H's, so we will we'll hook them up and we'll have a little H tractor pull. How's that sound?
We need to build a...
Thanks again. Tim's talking, and we're done.
Really?
Really? Oh, do you feel invalidated?
Yes.
Do I invalidate you, Tim?
Yes.
No, I don't. I listen to everything Tim says. Sometimes it's silly, sometimes it's not. But we love you both just the same.
Yeah.
All of us. All 63,000 of us love you, Tim. You're going to say, please comment, rate, and subscribe?
Please rate, comment, and subscribe.
See, he's ass backwards. It's the way he was born.